Hey everybody, I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi, and I forgot to share my Tuesday talk this week. So I'm calling this I Forgot It Friday. Also, because there's no Friday Power Flow on my YouTube channel this week, not because we forgot it, but because we ran into some technical difficulties. This week, in my blog this week, I shared a video of me trying to create something with a yoga wheel that I had seen someone on social media doing. And if you look back through my posts, my videos, you'll find the video is pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny. There's a lot of crazy stuff out there on social media. There are people doing crazy yoga poses. And even as I say that, I realize that some of you think I do crazy yoga poses. So part of it is perspective. But part of it is what happens when we see people doing crazy yoga poses? How do we feel when we see that? Do we feel like we should be able to do the pose? Or do we feel like we can't do the pose? Do we feel like we're not good enough? We're discontent with who we are and where we are? And right now, I'm just talking about yoga poses, but really it applies to everything that we see people sharing on social media about their lives. In my blog, I shared a quote from Brené Brown that I've shared before to the effect of, everywhere we look, there's cultural messaging that says that an ordinary life is a meaningless life. Think about that for a minute. What we see, especially on social media, I think, what we see is people doing crazy and extraordinary things. And if we're not doing that, well, how does that make us feel? Does it make us feel like, again, we should be, or we're not good enough, that our life isn't good enough? I tied it back to the Yoga Sutras and Santosha, contentment. Are you content with where you are and who you are? Or are we, because I find myself doing it, comparing ourselves to other people and the extraordinary and crazy things that they're doing in their life? And can we be content? Is there anything wrong with an ordinary life? Because really, there is nothing ordinary about this life. There is nothing ordinary about you. You are extraordinary. So maybe instead of comparing ourselves to other people, look at where you are. Feel who you are. Feel how truly extraordinary you are. And in leading your ordinary life, in experiencing and living and being content, the kind of messaging that you then share through that. So that's it for today. A Tuesday talk that became I Forgot It Friday. Don't forget, you are extraordinary. And please do remember, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.